Want to make movies? Hey there, aspiring filmmakers. You're the new Hollywood generation. My name is Orlando Dilbert. This is Hollywood Unapologetic. I first wrote about success in filmmaking and life when I was writing Pollyanna's tear-soaked Battlefields of Hollywood, a survival guide against the cynicism and the hypocritical. Today I want to speak about Filmmaking Essentials, the foundation of being a director and filmmaker, and the new Hollywood generation. If you haven't watched Filmmaking Essentials, the 5 definitive film production stages and a new Hollywood generation, I'll leave a link in the end of the episode for you to check out. You'll notice that a recurring theme in these episodes is about being prepared, being flexible, and continuing to move forward. Without a doubt, the filmmaking process helps develop critical thinking, problem solving, and an entrepreneurial approach to life. Many of you have dreams of becoming a motion picture director. You have a favorite director, you've watched every single thing he or she has ever made, you know the history and backstory of each project and of all the principles involved. The body of work inspires you to become a director, but you don't know where to begin. You're in luck. I'm going to give you a checklist to help you get started. This is the first part of what you need to know to help you get the ball rolling. I'm hoping that this will motivate you while you're putting everything together. You also want to have fun with it. Filmmaking is about the process of telling a story. The story is the most important part of the process, of course, but what stays with you and others who are involved is the experience itself. It will help you in developing your own style and vision as you learn and grow in the process of your craft, as well as help you in building a skill set to be successful. A film director is the person who directs the making of a film, television, or video production. He or she is a visual communicator. He takes the script and integrates his vision while guiding the actors and technical crew in the creation of that vision. He is the one at the top of the food chain, wearing the big hat with the horns. The director is also a business person. I've met countless individuals in the independent film scene that only support those who create subject matter in the genre they like most. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but there's no reason why you can't make money and still support your fellow artisans. Many of those who create content feel it is a sellout if they get paid for their labors. Filmmaking is about telling a story, first and foremost, but unless you have a plan for distribution, no one outside of your immediate circle will ever know that the project exists. You can be a successful filmmaker and not be a sellout, but you need to make that decision, and it should be in your own best interest. A good director not only learns filmmaking techniques, he also learns about technological trends that are available now, how he could apply his skill set to what is coming in the future, and understands what has worked in the past. Once he has some understanding of these constantly changing details, then he is on his way to becoming a good filmmaker. He doesn't need to be a master of all things in film production, but he should know enough to be able to delegate the proper responsibilities to the right individuals that are part of his team. This includes working with producers. I can't tell you how many producers I've met that don't know the basics of production, have an understanding of any relative technology, or much else of any value. I've even worked with producers who didn't know what frame rates or even fields were. It's your responsibility to have your act together. You'll meet a lot of talkers and bottom feeders that will suck away your production's finances and your time. Learn as much as you can. It's an investment in yourself and your craft. A filmmaker is also a marketer. He's a brand builder. The day you decide you want to be a filmmaker is the day you become your own brand. Everything you do will be under scrutiny of others. Networking is its own art form and crucial in creating a buzz. Learn how to build an audience through word of mouth and social media. Become your own brand ambassador. Think about what will work in building a brand for yourself in your film and stay consistent. Continuity is how people remember you, your product, and your message. Stay focused and keep moving forward. I should add that most working content creators have had to accept that we are in the service business. This is true to some degree for a large majority of those in the entertainment business. What that means is that whether we work at a production company, television station or network, staff at one of the film studios, or simply as part of a crew, we are all working for someone else. Regardless of your responsibilities, the day will come when you will either be hired to be part of a crew or you'll be offering your services to a client. This is another hurdle I've seen young content creators get hung up on. You're not in the business of creating vanity piece after vanity piece unless you or your parents have deep pockets. The rest of us need to support ourselves. As members of the new Hollywood generation, we are all in it together. Be safe, Be smart, take it all one day at a time, and don't forget to be great. I'm going to add a link at the very end to the episode, Filmmaking Essentials, the 5 definitive film production stages and a new Hollywood generation. If you haven't checked it out, I think you'll dig it. Are you ready for the challenge?